Listen to me. If you are retired, or you are getting ready to cross that finish line into retirement, I want you to take a deep breath. You have spent 40 years managing a calendar, managing a boss, managing a household, and managing a budget. And now you look at this beautiful next chapter of your life, and what happens? Chaos can creep right back in. You have volunteer work, you have consulting gigs, you have travel plans, you have family events. Maybe you are writing that book you always promised you would write. And you think, how am I going to keep this all straight without spending a fortune on fancy software? You look online and everybody is talking about a program called Asana. But then you look at the pricing page and your heart stops. $10 a month, $24 a month per person. And you say, no way, I am on a fixed income, or I am about to be on a fixed income, and I am not giving my hard-earned money to another subscription service. You are afraid of getting locked into a monthly bill that eats away at your retirement nest egg. I get it. I completely get it. But here is the mistake so many people make. They see those big, shiny pricing numbers and they run away. They don't look closely enough to see that buried right there on the screen is a version of Asana that costs you exactly $0. It is called Asana Personal. It is free and it is free forever. You do not need to pull out a credit card. You do not need to sign a contract. Now, you might be asking yourself, Susie, if it's free, what's the catch? Am I going to get tricked? Is it going to cut me off after 30 days? No, it is not a trial. But you must understand the rules of the road so you don't accidentally trigger a bill. The biggest thing you need to know about the free version of Asana is the limit on collaboration. Asana recently changed their rules, and on the free personal plan, you can only have up to 2 people working together in a project or a workspace. If you are using this to manage your own life, your own consulting, or just coordinating with your spouse or one business partner, 2 seats is all you need. It is absolutely perfect. But the moment you try to add a 3rd person or a 4th person, Asana is going to pop up a big warning saying you need to upgrade to their starter plan. That is where people get tripped up. They start inviting their whole volunteer committee or their entire extended family into a project, and suddenly they are looking at a bill. Do not do it. If you want to keep it free, keep your circle inside the app to just you, or you plus 1 other person. The second major restriction is that you do not get the fancy visual bells and whistles. You do not get the timeline view, which is just a fancy name for a Gantt chart that shows overlapping schedules. You do not get automated rules that move tasks around for you. You don't get the built-in artificial intelligence features. But let me ask you a question. Do you actually need any of that? No, you do not. What do you actually get for free? You get unlimited tasks. You get unlimited projects. You get unlimited file storage, as long as each individual file is under 100 megabytes. That means you can map out every single week of your retirement, track every client for your side business, organize every chapter of your book, and it will not cost you a single penny. You can view your tasks as a simple list, a visual board, or a calendar view. The calendar view alone is worth its weight in gold for keeping track of deadlines and family events. So, how do you actually do this safely and correctly? Here is your actionable takeaway. First, go straight to the Asana website and look for the plan labeled Personal. Sign up using your personal email address. When it asks you if you want to start a free trial of the paid features, say no. You do not want a trial of the starter plan because when that trial ends, they are going to ask for money. Start with the pure, free personal plan right out of the gate. Second, establish your boundaries. If you are using this for a volunteer group or a larger club, do not invite them into your workspace. Instead, use Asana to keep yourself organized, and when you need to share information with the group, just email them the updates or print out your task list. Keep your Asana workspace limited to just you and maybe your spouse. Retirement is about freedom. It is about taking control of your time, your peace of mind, and your money. You do not need to waste your retirement funds on high-end corporate project management tools just to stay organized. Use the tool, play by their rules, keep your circle small, and keep your money exactly where it belongs, in your bank account working for you.